In this example track and trace workflow, we'll look at how teams like Uber Freight and Flexport are taking what was previously a really manual, repetitive track and trace program and turning it into an automated, centralized, and standardized workflow in Parabola, where we can output something that maybe looks like this, where we can get visibility into SLA breaches across carriers, and maybe also actually send an automatic email to carrier contacts where we're reporting on the specific shipment ID that has breached SLA with some information about that shipment to make sure that we're emailing carriers at the same time every single day, requesting updates on those loads. Now, in this example, and of course this can be totally customized to your track and trace program, we're getting started by pulling in some shipment data from our TMS, and then we are filtering for all of those orders that have not yet been delivered. From there, we can basically go through the manual process your team would take for figuring out who they need to email with what information. We're doing things like comparing the original appointment date to the current time to figure out how many hours delayed a certain load is for a specific milestone. And we're doing things like filtering down to look at only shipments that have actually breached SLA. From there, beyond doing the things that your team is manually doing today, in Parabola we also have a suite of AI steps that allow you to integrate AI into the workflow, really designed for large data sets to do things like extract information from unstructured text, such as the body of an email or a PDF. We can categorize information, standardize information, and in this example, we're actually looking at our destination location field. And from that information, we're extracting information like the city, the state, country, and zip code. And you'll notice we don't actually have a country here, but we're asking the model to infer the country based on the city and state. And you can see we're translating this into a nice structured data set here. From there, we can go ahead and compare our shipments and modes and carriers with a database that we have of all of our carrier contacts. So we're matching based on information like the account number and carrier, as well as the mode and region, so that we know exactly who to email for each and every shipment. From there, we can start to actually standardize some of this data and ultimately build a message to include in our email so that we're notifying carriers in real time for all of those delays. If this seems interesting, feel free to sign up for a free 2-week trial of Parabola or get in touch for a quick demo and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks a lot.